Hey there, what are we doing today? Well, today we're going to do the second paycheck of September. Welcome back to the channel. As always, I am super glad you're here. And let's see, the second check. This is the 16th. Oh, I'm going to already mess it up. Okay, got my mistakes out early. So my husband gets paid on Friday, every other Friday, but it just doesn't hit the bank till Saturday. So that's when I just, start budgeting from. Okay, so we're going to work on what he's going to bring in. Now, as I've said before, he's been talking about stepping back from 5 days a week to 4 days a week. And that really hasn't happened yet. So we're just going to roll with that. But I am going to base this particular budget as if he was working 4 days a week. So based on that, his income would be $1,200. And my income is retirement. I get Social Security, private pension, and a tiny state retirement. And I just divided that by 3, roughly. And this is post-tithe for me. So that will give us a total of $2,066. I suspect this will be more because he has not really cut back yet, but it's okay. We're going to roll with it. All right, so our bills and expenses. This is what is coming out of our checking account. Giving will be $80. And natural gas will be $15. Water will be $20. Last month, I thought I had a water leak because we used an excessive amount of water in July. It's back to normal. I don't know. Maybe I did leave the hose on too many times when I was feeding the crows. Who knows? Well, that's probably what it is. So I'll take the blame on that one, but it's back to normal. So I'm so happy about that. Phones is going to be $66 this month, but next month it's going to go up to $79. And that is because we had to buy, as you know, a lot of electronics one month. I had a phone, my husband had to get his phone, and that's what this is. We are just going to pay Spectrum monthly until I can accumulate enough to pay off the balance in one of my savings challenges. Tolls is going to be $50 a paycheck. That will be $50. Gas, this is my husband's gas. He charges it on his BOA card, Bank of America card, because that is specific. You can pick a category and we get 3% back on that. Then he also uses Upside, and we get whatever the amount is per gallon. Sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 8, sometimes it's 2. It's been a little slower accumulating it this time. We've already cashed out for 100, and I'll put the referral code up there if you're interested in trying it. It works for some people, and some people it doesn't. But, give it a shot if it works for you. Electricity, I'm going to budget $268. I did get our bill from last month, and let's just preface that I'm on average billing plan. So it takes the average bill every quarter, averages it out, and then we get to pay that for the next quarter, monthly. So yeah, I looked at our bill. The real bill was like $323. It was hot, and our AC wasn't working. We were running it just to take the humidity out. So I expect this will go up when it's time to be reevaluated. And, that's okay. I like the idea of having it a certain amount, not like 131 one month and then 270 the next month or 300. But the cost of everything is going up, so we're just going to roll with that. Let's add these up. And that will give us $6.99. Okay, next is what I take out in cash. This is for my cash wallet that I stuff, or I give cash to my husband. And this tithe is based on this is the tithe he gives his church. This is based on full-time pay, 5 days a week pay. I'm not going to change it until he actually does reduce down to 4 days a week. So, that might change later. This is my gas. I pay cash. I give myself $60. Groceries is $300, but so far I've done okay staying under budget a little bit. I don't want to jinx it at all. So that's pretty good. I think I took $20 out, so it was $280 last time. So far, the extra $20 has stayed in that envelope, so that's a plus. Pets, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. Pets, this is for pet food, pee pads, grooming, and the grooming went up. And I'm not surprised. I'm kind of surprised that they waited this long. It's an extra $5 for Cricket, but she looks pretty, so it's worth it. $30 is for welding. That's my husband's hobby. We just keep that funded because all of that's expensive too. That's his release. Eating out is $50. We don't have anything in it right now, so it'll be nice to have this. His cash, that's his walking around money. My cash, we each get $40. We can do with it as we please. Give it away, save it, spend it. And my hobbies, as we know, is the crows. Same as welding. I should just put crows down here, but I haven't. And that's how I feed the feral cats and the crows, with that. And that's been working out so far. Let's add that up. $710, that pretty much doesn't change. And let's see, let's add all of this up. What do we have? So our income right now is $20.66 and $6.99 plus $710. It's $14.09 for our bills and expenses. All right, so sinking funds is debt. We don't have debt. If you consider the phone a debt, well, that's kind of a debt, but we're just gonna pay that off through Spectrum. So for now, we don't have any debt. Car, that could change. You just never know. So these are binders that I stuff, my sinking funds. The car binder, that will get $60. The home binder, this is just for home projects, whatever goes around or goes wrong around the house. I just like to have a little extra cash put away. These have actually been very helpful. These little binders, stuffing them. It helps me to get in touch with my money because I have to touch it. And I really like that. I don't know if you like that. Maybe you do. I know some people use the prop money, which I tried. I just didn't like the texture. I really needed to feel the real money. And that made me happier. So that's why I keep a little bit of cash on hand, but it's tucked away safely. So we have all these categories: car, home, medical, travel, kiddos, and the revolving, which gets $130 for now. We cut back on birthday because it's birthday season. We're out of birthday season, but we'll just keep stuffing it. What do we have here? Oh, I don't think that's right. $360. Well, we're going to go with it. That must be right. Okay. Electronic. These are electronic transfers I make because I just prefer to keep that money in the bank. Taxes and insurance. We don't have a mortgage, but we have taxes and insurance we have to pay. That is $170. And subscriptions. Those are just yearly subscriptions, like for Aflac, or that's an insurance policy. What else? Amazon. There's all those things I can't remember, but I'm pretty good at paying for them. And clothing. And that gets $60. But this total will come up to $270. But we're not going to stuff it this time. this time we're going to skip it because these are bi-monthly, calculated bi-monthly. So that is a bonus check for me, kind of. It's based on 2 stuffings a month, and that extra one I just don't worry about. Now, why I didn't do that for the rest of my bills, I don't know. It's just going to be a hard transition, so I'm not going to do it right away. So that money doesn't count, but let's see, we have challenges. Little challenge binders. I have my orange binder, which is Organized Chaos. Now this one's going to get 140 because I took out my long-term binder. I was thinking about it and I just decided just take that $40 that I had for long-term and go ahead and put it in the orange binder, and then you can finish challenges quicker, hopefully, and just push that money over to the long-term binder, which right now just has the $5,000 challenge and the new car fund. It also has miscellaneous rainy day, but I'm not going to worry about that. You know, we can always change it. So you can always change holiday binder. You can always change your mind. That will still get $50. That's just for the minor holidays of the year, like Mother's Day, which is a national holiday. We need to celebrate that all weekend. You know, Father's Day, Easter, Halloween, all of those little things that they creep up on you and you don't have that extra cash for it. And then Show Me the Love. That also will go into long-term savings, Show Me the Love, and medical, because as mature people, that will get 80. There's always something going on. Nothing major, it's just always something. Maintenance, I guess. You can just call it maintenance. That's what I'm going to call it. That'll be 270. So we have the 270 plus the 360 up here. That will give us 630. I'm going to come out a little bit. And that total plus 1409 is 2039. I really don't give you a good spot to work with that. But I still like these sheets. This is from the Simple Budget. It's really been beneficial because I have to look at everything. And before, again, obviously I wasn't really looking at everything. Income, I think that'll change a little bit. 2066 minus 2066 will give us plus 27. And I also have a little bit of a buffer from, and this can change. For now, because I'm taping this a little bit early so it can post on Friday. I'm taping this Wednesday because I got to do stuff tomorrow. That buffer is right now at about $106. It could be more, it could be less, but that is just left over after everything is paid. Now, I don't know if my husband will need to get extra gas or if the tolls are going to flip again, but we have enough in there to cover it. So with this buffer, you know what, I'm just going to leave that there. But with a buffer and the $27, that would give us an alleged $143 buffer. But I think all of this is going to change. And yeah, and I do also sell on eBay a little bit here and there. I'm a part-timer, kind of a hobbyist reseller, and that money, it just kind of covers things, or if I really need to get something for the kiddos, I use it for that. I'm not real accountable with that money because that's just kind of like my mad money. It's fairly insignificant, but I'm building it. I need to make it more significant, especially if these hours are going to be cut to this. All right, so that concludes the second paycheck budget of September. Let me know what you think. How's your budgeting going? I mean, everything is going up. Duh. But I think, you know, if you manage your money, you look at it, you try to make it work for you, and you make a mistake or it doesn't work, that's okay. You can print off these sheets or get your notebook out and do it again. Just do it again. And then when you're tired of doing it, take a break and you'll go back to it, because, you know, I want you to succeed and you want to succeed too. And I want me to succeed. So that's why I do this. All right, you guys, that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Make sure you like this video. And if you're not already subscribed, I hope you'll consider it. If you're just watching, I appreciate that too. All right, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.